Hello and welcome to my channel. Now, bearing in mind of course that I've recently changed from blistering books. Last year I decided to trade in a lens I wasn't using and picked up a bit of nostalgia. Canon 1D Mark III, because I like the feel of it. I used to have a 1D for years, and you don't really need megapixels all the time. So I thought, I'll do a video comparing some vastly expensive piece of kit to the Canon 1D. Obviously, I know it's got its limitations, but you'll make allowances for that. So, forest birds, a few high-end images tucked in, and 90% of the time no processing, just so you can see what you don't need to spend your money on. Yes, I know the 1D3 doesn't do video, but it's rather essential to show how frenetic woodland birds can be. So the video is shot on a mirrorless camera. One of the reasons I went to mirrorless was because video focuses continuously, which it doesn't with a DSLR. So an ideal location is somewhere bird lovers tend to put out a little seed. Makes my life a lot easier if they're accustomed to a decent looking location. You can see how brief encounters may be, but the little missiles often pause on surrounding branches, perhaps waiting to build up a little courage. I frequently sit in my car, but even on a small collapsible chair a few feet away, you will largely be ignored. To be honest, it varies between species. Goldfinches, for example, may not appear if you are too close. I was using an EF 100-400L too, so most images have had maybe an initial 40 to 50% crop. Although I shoot mainly stills, little video can be relaxing and frequently shows interesting behaviour and even curious interactions. I admit one reason I bought mirrorless was animal eye autofocus. The DSLR is generally quite capable, though if your subject is at an angle, the eye may be a little soft. Older cameras may have less dynamic range, even show more noise, but modern software can outweigh most problems. I've put in plenty of video, mainly to show different species. Don't forget that if you think ahead, you can pick out individual frames for a still. The video was taken using a Canon R5. There were 3 images taken on that body, answers in the credits. Feel free to subscribe. I've migrated from blistering books, as it wasn't obviously a photography site, even though the motorsport videos did well. As I need all the feedback I can get, I'd appreciate comments of almost any description. I was a professional photographer for 50 years, but now I just play. It's relaxing after all. Still, I have a fair amount of knowledge if someone wants a little advice or tuition. Right, let's see we go. On to the next section, where I use some of the cameras I bought over the years. Incidentally, I shoot RAW and JPEG, but tend not to look at the RAW files. If you think an image looks extra special, it may be that I have used Nik Detail Extractor over the subject. I also use Topaz Denoise AI, as I find it almost essential on my 7D2 files. Sharpen AI has its limitations, in my opinion, especially the ability to produce weird artifacts. Now you've looked at a lot of insanely silly images, I'm just going to do a guide, a walk through the past, as it were, where I've picked images from digital cameras I've been using, oh god, far too far back in the past, and you can look and say, why am I spending vast sums of money when I can pick up a perfectly good camera, say from MPB, for something like 100, 200 quid. Make your mind up, you might be surprised.